Hello, I'm Robert, and you're welcome here in my busy little shop. On today's episode of What's on My Workbench, I thought while it's still fresh in my mind, I should do a recap on my class that I took. And I'll put a little teaser of some video in there of me working on the project. But obviously, if you're wanting a video on how to build the Canteen purse, Aaron Heiser's got, it's either 3 or 4 full-length videos on making this. Lots of good information there, and I'm sure you could follow along and build one as well. So actually, that's kind of a good intro into talking about it. So I posted the video where I tooled this piece here on the front of the bag, and I don't remember if I shared much, but this is the strap for the bag. So I had a few people say, you know, you don't need to take the class, you can figure it out. And I do think I could probably figure it out. I will say, though, that this piping here that to install on here was a little bit intimidating to me, but I think the piping turned out really well, and I think it was a good experience. And I tell you what, and it's probably this way throughout America in different industries, but the Leathercraft industry is just filled with a bunch of great people. There were 10 people in the class, and then Janie Sue, which is Aaron's wife, and Aaron himself. And everybody was just really personable. It was a joy to be in the class, and I think we learned a lot, and we made some new friends as well. I wish I had some friends like that, nearby. It would be fun to meet over coffee once in a while. But let me get into the bag part of it. So we actually spent quite a bit of time building this zipper part of the bag here, and it's a zipper that's 2 ways, opens up there with 2 zippers, and it's a fully lined piece. So we started off with the skive here that all the pieces came pre-skived. Aaron Heiser had pre-cut out all of the elements of the bag. I believe it's like what goes in his when he has a project box. So I'm assuming that that's what this was. So all of these pieces were all pre-cut out, including the strap as well. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the strap here in a minute. But the bag itself came with this hair-on hide, and he broke it down into really simple steps. And we had 10 people in the class. We had 4 sewing machines. The only piece we had to work on is the part of the leather, the veg stand that was cut out of the middle of this bag here. We skived the edge of that to put in behind this hair-on, so it kind of makes it pop a little bit. And I think that's really a nice feature of the bag. And there were people there that had all different takes on the tooling. And, I don't know why I worry about feeling, out of place in some ways, but I really considered not doing this floral, and I'll explain why. One, the leather's fairly thin, and the area is pretty small, and I think I could do a different type of a design in there and like it better. So I'm going to build this again. I'm probably going to build a few of these Canteen purses, but I think it came out really well, and I think the class was worthwhile. The strap, the shoulder strap for the bag, I finished with floral tooling to the center, and then I did my diamonds. I really kind of like that look. Plus, I don't have to worry about how to marry up this pattern again from one to the next. So, and you can see it's not finished because I wanted to line it, but I didn't know what color thread we were going to be sewing the bag with on here, and it's the Naturals, the color. And so I would say the only thing that would have been nice, it would have been nice to know going into the class what color heron hide. I would have chose a different dye for this part here. What color heron hide we were going to be using. That would have been the only thing that I would have probably done differently. But that to me is really kind of a minor thing. This first bag here, is really kind of to learn the process, and I'm going to build this several more times. And I even bought, I'll share it a little bit later with some of my purchases I bought at the show, but I bought a heron hide while I was there. So, and I had a few people talk about the cost of attending the class, and I get it. It was not inexpensive. It was $350. And with that, we also received the template set to make the bag. So it makes cutting that out a lot easier to have the template there. And this template's $40. Plus you have all the leather for it as well. And I believe that when Aaron Heiser had this in as a project kit, I think it was like a $100 kit. Now I realize he doesn't have $100 in it to sell it for $100, but if I'm going to buy it, which I might, you've got 100 there and 40 there. Yeah, I'm trying to justify it a little bit. But part of it, when I look at that, is you've got a lot of experience, not just with Aaron Heiser in the room, but there's 9 other craftspeople there. And we got to talk a lot about different things there. So I would tell you that if you can pay the price of admission to take one of the classes, and it doesn't need to be by Aaron Heiser, it can be by anybody, especially at these trade shows. I think if it's well ran, I should say, I think you'll get your money's worth out of it. So I really enjoyed the class. Got to spend more time with Aaron Heiser and his wife, Janie Sue, and it was just a great experience. So I think I'm repeating myself. That's a good time to wrap up there. But I appreciate you following along on this project with me. It's going to come back up again because I'm going to build a couple more of them. And I'm not going to take you through step by step. If you want to know step by step how to make that Canteen purse, go to Maker's Leather Supply, and I'll tag them in my title as well. But go over there and check it out. Aaron does a good job with his videos. There's, like I said, I can't remember, it's 3 or 4, and they're long videos because he takes through every single step of the process in great detail on how to make those. So I'll wrap up there. I really do appreciate you taking time to watch my video today. Please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, I hope you have a great day.